Today's video is about how growing up sucks. It's true. Let's face it. Growing up isn't all what's cracked up to be. The days when you were a baby was innocent. You slept, ate, crapped in your diapers. Family members couldn't wait to see you, hold you, tickle you, just to see a smile on your face. Remember when going to elementary school? Having playtime, eating snacks, making friends, learning your ABCs, 1, 2, 3s. Your parents always had your back as they were like superheroes during your childhood. It was like the Lion King, Hakuna Matata. That means no worries. Being a kid is where it's at, but once you get older, being an adult is not all that grand as we expect it to be. So I'm going to give you my reasons why growing up sucks. Here we go. The first thing that sucks about growing up is, well, puberty. We realize that once we become a teenager, the adult years are getting closer. I did a video about puberty sucks. If you haven't seen it, you can check out the link in the description box. But we all know puberty involves bad acne, voice changing, body fully developing, and pubic hair. Sounds fun, doesn't it? Most of it, not. Second thing that sucks about growing up is learning to do things when you're out on your own. To prepare us for the real world, our parents teaches us how and learn to do certain things when living on our own today. We have to learn how to cook, iron clothes, washing our own clothes, cut the grass, fixing things using the right tools. I'm sure you know when it comes to using screwdrivers, it's all about lefty-loosey, righty-tighty. I was thinking to myself why high schools don't have classes to teach us about being ready for the real world. It would give parents such a relief and a break if high school teachers could have classes teaching us how to cook, how to pay bills, how to fold clothes, etc., than having the same classes like English, social studies, math, geometry, and many more. We don't need those classes in high school. Save those classes for middle school and college. If there's any high school teachers out there watching this video, I will advise you to tell others at your high school that maybe it's better to have classes teaching students the ways of being prepared for the real world instead. Third thing that sucks about growing up is learning how to drive. Some of us usually start driving by the age of sweet 16. Some of us wait a little bit longer by the time you graduate, or maybe when you're 19, 20, or 21. Some of us are late bloomers like myself. I went to driving school at Sears back in 2009 for the first time. I was so nervous when driving, it was a nightmare. Overall, it was okay, but the driving school was just a hot mess. To be honest, I don't want to drive. I think there are some people around my age who also don't care or not thrilled about driving. You gotta know and remember all the signs, what street you're on, how to parallel park, looking both ways, checking your front mirror, both rear view mirrors. It's like slow down. That's a lot to remember. We have to be aware of the police and make sure not to get tickets from the police officers, leading you to pay for it. If you don't, you'll end up in jail hoping someone you know has enough money to bail you out. No one wants to get a ticket, and unfortunately you'll have to show up in court. I'm mostly afraid of driving because nowadays there are some people who drive like knuckleheads. It's like, where these idiots get their driver's license from? A cereal box? These idiots will try to kill you. I understand they want to get home when the traffic is in the way, but they gotta be patient. Do they realize innocent drivers have gotten their cars destroyed? Not to mention people have been badly injured or worse, died due to jackasses not knowing where they are going. I don't want to end up badly. No one, and I mean no one, not just myself, but other people do not want to end up badly injured or dead in a car accident like poor Princess Diana. No one does. Princess Diana's death was horrible and absolutely tragic. Either way, I'm going to have to come over my fear by not worrying about the bad stuff. Plus, there are some of us out there who don't have their own car right now due to financial issues and stuff like that. So you pretty much have to rely on family members or friends to take you places that you gotta go. Even if they've been doing this for quite some time, they may get tired of driving you, especially if family members like your grandparents are, due to getting older. They may not tell you in your face, because they love you, so they'll get on your parents probably. Either way, I'd rather you be real and tell us anyway. I know one thing, I'm tired of my grandfather and Auntie Michelle asking my mother when I'm going to drive. It's like, why are you worried about it so much? I love them, but it is so annoying to me when they keep asking her. I'm not your child, so they really should not worry about it. Like I'm Uncle Chris. I am not like my uncle, so let's stop it right there. Since this is the 2000s and technology has gone to a whole new level today, hopefully someone can create some robotic controllable cars in the future, where people don't have to worry about controlling the car, it controls us. The car will control the steering wheel, the window wipers, the gas pedal. All we will have to do is use the stick for parking, putting the car in reverse, etc., our foot on the brake, and keeping both hands on the wheel so the cops won't see us and pull us over. And also we would have to tell the car where to go, either left or right, like those little touch screen ones. Car, please turn right. And then the car would be like, turning right. See? That way people won't have to worry about their fears of driving. Imagine yourselves in the car with no hands, with the car controlling you, and imagine people's reactions. Hey everyone, look at me. No hands on the wheels, thanks to my controllable car. Oh crap! Oh crap, she looks so cool in that controllable car. No hands, oh my goodness. Ah! That's what I'm talking about. That's the good life right there. It's the millennium. Anything can be invented. Let's make it happen. Honestly, I don't see what's so great about driving, besides having independence and having the freedom that people deserve. I mean, everyone deserves some freedom. And we don't have to always rely on someone to always drive us wherever we need to go. But all we're doing is driving ourselves to work, school, places we need to be. It's not like we're going on road trips 24/7 every freaking day like these guys.
Just like my love everlasting, and the beat goes on, still moving strong, on and on.
And who's to say, once you start, your parents will probably want you to do things for them, like pick up some milk or food on the way home, or take them to the doctor's office, etc. I mean, I guess that's fine in some way, picking up some milk or food, etc. But you mean to tell me you can't drive yourself to the doctor's office because you had to drive yourself all these years when I wasn't driving? I mean, as long as you're not handicapped, everything should be A-okay. Fourth thing that sucks is birthdays aren't as special as they used to be. Remember the days of having birthday celebrations at Chuck E. Cheese? Oh, the good old days. Good old Chuck E. Cheese. I'm sure you people out there miss going to Chuck E. Cheese. It was a blast. Jumping into that ball pit. Remember getting presents like Power Rangers toys, Barbie dolls, video games, puzzles, coloring books, etc. Once you get older, no more Chuck E. Cheese unless you're celebrating birthdays for your little cousins or brothers or whoever. You don't even throw birthday parties every year like everyone did when growing up, which is fine because some of us don't like being the center of attention. I sometimes don't like being the center of attention, especially when celebrating my own birthday, having all eyes on me like Tupac. No, that's too much. Once you're an adult, the only presents you'll be getting is pretty much shirts, pants, shoes, watches, cologne, perfume, nice flipping candles. Pretty much the same stuff over and over again. Boring. You might as well just only receive birthday cards with money inside and just buy whatever you want. Fifth thing that sucks about growing up, you have to get a job. Your parents may say, you need to get a jobby job. What is this, the music video for Snoop Dogg's Gin and Juice? Parents obviously want their children to get jobs so they can start off making money, having money in the bank account to buy or pay certain things. It's either you go to school, get a job, or do both at the same time. Parents will probably think you're lazy if you don't have a job, which is not always the case. Most of us don't want to work when having a job we don't enjoy. Because let's face it, once you get your first job, it's not going to be your actual dream job you want to be. It sucks that we have to wait for our dream jobs to come later, and that we all need degrees first before getting that dream job. We all know my dream job is being a cartoonist, not working at Caravan Night throwing away trash Friday nights on the afternoon shift for 8 hours. 8 freaking hours. Also, why is it that we have to work 8 flipping hours? That's too long. This beautiful blonde woman here says it best. She's telling the truth. We all don't mind going to work, but that 8-hour wait to go home is a biatch. Let's be real here, people. Let's be real. I wouldn't mind at least working at least 6 or 7 hours. But 8 is really pushing it. I didn't say we should work 3, 4, or 5 hours, but at least 6 or 7. You mean to tell me that working 8 hours is important because we will be able to get the right amount of money on our paycheck? So what, you're saying that if we work 6 or 7 hours, it's not enough to get paid the right amount of money on our paycheck? It's 6 or 7 hours, for crying out loud. I mean, come on, man. My shift ends at midnight. But everyone can't leave until everyone shows up back in the office by 12:30. I hate that once I'm done at 12 o'clock, I have to wait another 30 minutes to leave. Just to wait for everybody else to come. To me, if we're done with our area, then by all means, let us go home by the time it is 12 o'clock a.m. It's not our fault the other employees don't get done on time. Give us a break, Caravan Night, would ya? I mean, my goodness, if they need some help, go get somebody else to help them out. And yeah, of course, make sure they get done before 12:30, because I don't want people to think everyone's back at the office and then someone gets locked in the workplace. So we don't want that to happen. That'll be a bad experience. I get it. But come on, man. The sixth thing that sucks about growing up, it seems like as you get older, you start to realize time is flying by fast. Some people may start to realize once they become teenagers, or maybe when people turn 18. I've noticed it when I was 18 in 2009, especially since that year sucked. I just wanted it to end already. Why does time have to fly by so fast when getting older? The planet Earth ain't going nowhere anytime soon. You know the old saying, time waits for no one. Oh, whatever. It can wait. What's the rush? I don't recall time going by fast when I was a kid. I was a carefree kid with no worries. Have you noticed that summertime always go by fast? I mean, it's already October, people. It is late 2014. No more early mid 2014. The year is winding down. I mean, it's almost 3 more months until January 2015. And it's only 2 more months until Christmas come and the new year is almost over. Until it comes to an end. I also can't believe it's already been 6 years since I graduated from high school back in 2008. And 4 years from now, in 2018, it will be my 10th anniversary of my high school reunion. Now that's flippin' scary. Well, this has been my rant on growing up sucks. Don't worry, I'm going to do a part 2 rant on more things that sucks about growing up. Trust me, I ain't done yet. So tune in for part 2 whenever I do it. I don't know, but just tune in whenever it comes. Anyways, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed. So long.
Don't stop for nobody. This time I keep my feet on solid ground. Now I understand myself.